Administrators have been married to command line, have been married to iOS, and I've seen for a long time that that operating model is going to need to change. You're dealing with managing a large number of distributed systems. You need to be able to streamline it. And another thing I found is that when you manage by GUI, I had a situation recently where someone asked me, hey, how do you configure VRRP on this device? And I went to go look at the command line, and traditionally how I would have done that is that here's the 22 commands that you need to do. And I realized that when I went to the GUI, it was just one page with every single possible variable. So if you know what you were doing, you didn't have to go and look up the 22 different commands. How do you see the management platform, other than just, hey, it's controller, it's centralized, maybe there's a GUI? I mean, do you have wizards? Do you have other things coming that are going to help to simplify the network provisioning?
Yeah, so in our first iteration, we can visualize flows both in a physical path and in the logical path. So we can understand all the interconnections between them. And we can do root cause analysis very quickly. We also can integrate third-party devices so that we can see end-to-end what's going on and what's going through the network.
Very good. Now, what about roadmap? You have exciting things on the roadmap for this product that you're excited about that are publicly announced?
Yeah. So today we're announcing the 40-port 1G plus 4-port 10G multi-layer switch. You can expect that we will be filling out the switching product line coming up in the near future.
Very good. Now, we talked about the controller. Give me the quick and dirty on the hardware. So what are the specs on the hardware switch?
Okay, so this is a standard Intel-based software. We sell it as a software, and we can also sell it on the NEC hardware as appliance.
Okay.
It's runs SLES on SLES 11 as a software appliance.
Okay.
And runs in a cluster configuration.
So very, relatively easy to deploy. Will it be available as a virtual machine?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah. No. With the networking, we want to keep the network latency as low as possible. So for now, we're running it directly.
And that leads in one of the big challenges that people anticipate with OpenFlow is scaling as it needs to flow. Now, when I hear that, I mean, I think there's a lot of proof points that show scalability is not going to be a huge problem, at least for most customer environments. How are you tackling the problem of scaling and the amount of flows per second that your controller can handle in very large data center environments?
Yeah, so we've done several deployments so far of both enterprise and public clouds, and so far as scaling has not been an issue.
Now, do you have customer references that you're announcing?
Yes.
As well?
So today we announced Genesis Hosting Solutions.
Okay.
It's a reference customer, and in Japan, Nippon.
Okay.
Nippon Transportation.
Very good.
And also from a scaling perspective, you might mention Helios compared to what we're offering today too.
Yeah, so
3,000 versus 160,000.
So at Genie, so as you probably know, this work has been going on in the research community for a couple of years.
Yes.
And at the last Genie conference, we demonstrated a prototype controller showing managing 3 million flows per second.
Oh, very good. 3 million, that gets to, I've been hearing numbers more along the lines of 10,000, but 3 million is quite scalable. Now, I think, that pretty much does it for the questions I had. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
We're very excited to be launching programmable flow. We think OpenFlow is going to be well demonstrated here at Interop. There's going to be lots of different demonstrations, not only from NEC, but from IBM and some of the other vendors, really showing the power of what open networking can do. And with NEC's virtualization technology, we think that this is going to be a real game changer for customers managing data centers.
Awesome. Well, great. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.